died right then. And then my father, he lived another 2.5 to 3 years. He got so he couldn't drive, but yet he wanted to. In his mind, he still wanted to drive. So I'd go way out in the country and let him drive. You know, he could still drive, but you know, then he was satisfied. But him and Mama was married, you know, going over 60, I think 68, 69 years. You know, and when she left, you know, he took care of the last 25 years of her life, and his health started going down. But he'd go up in the church up like I do, cut the heat on. He drove the church bus. They had a big, like a Greyhound bus. You know, he drove the church bus, and he'd take groups different places and everything like that right there. But, you know, it's how things come full circle, you know. And but yet I lost my brother over there. And like I said, it's not my fault. I've reached out to him several times, and he had remarried, and his wife, his own kids, and he has one granddaughter. He hadn't even spoken or seen them, and I know, well, my father's been gone about 7 years, and over 7 years. Didn't even come to my father's funeral because of her. And his own family, he hadn't even had no contact with him. You know, so she told him, said, "You married me now." But before they got married, she loved everybody as nice as she could be, to come down here about once a month. And then as soon as they got married, everything changed. And I got 2 daughters and 6 grandkids. This is your family. And if my brother was stupid enough to listen to that right there, he deserves what he's got. That's fine. You know, his own kids, his only brother, or whatever. And he's 73 years old. And so, as soon as he can't get up and walk around, I know what's going to happen to him, though. He's about the nursing home, just like she done her daddy. You know, that's what I don't understand. You know, is her father, he was retired from the Navy. And this sort of has something to do here. And he suffered, you know, different things, but he was able to take care of himself. But because he messed in his pants one time, the next day she put him in a nursing home. The next day he died. Yeah. He gave up. He died the next day. And that's exactly what's going to happen to my brother. So, but if I have anything to do with it, I'd go get him out. I'd take care of him. I don't care what he's doing. You know, it might be hard, but you know, I would do it. You know, because it's still family, it's still blood. You know, if you know, for safety or whatever, you know, we all got to love each other. That's the whole thing. Look at the suffering he went through, and everybody deserted him. Even his wife, his friends, all that right there. You know, they just deserted him. You know, you got to follow God's will. That's the whole thing about this whole service right here, is following God's will, and that's what he done. And if he could suffer like that, and the little suffering we had, and the stroke stuff I had, you know, that's just a part of life God put out there to show us that he's the Almighty. I could still be in a wheelchair. He chose for me to get up and keep going and working for him. And that's what I'm doing. Well, that's about all I've got. And I sure enjoyed it. And I hope y'all got something out of it. Like I say, every time I read this, I got something different. You could read this lesson 3 times, and next time you're going to get something out of it. And, you know, and it's really good. So, Don, you dismiss us.
Lord, I come to you in Jesus' name and thank you for all your blessings. I thank you, Lord, for the saints who are blessing all these ones in your house this morning. Pray that you continue to bless and Lord, all the singing and the rest of the service. And we know